You've tried the diets, the workout plans, even those self-help books, but something's still off. Why do some people seem to take off and succeed while other people just remain stuck? Today, I'm revealing a mindset tweak that might just be the game changer that you've been searching for. And if you've ever felt stagnant or like you're missing a piece of the puzzle, this episode is for you. Hello there, and welcome back to Embracing Abundance. I'm here to guide you through the actionable insights that drive personal growth and lifelong transformation. And I am so blessed that you're here with me today. And if there's one episode that you don't want to miss, it's going to be this one, because today we're going to explore the mindset that you need to have if you want to see success in any aspect of your life, whether that's your fitness goals, your career aspirations, or even your relationships. This type of perspective that we're going to talk about today has revolutionized the way that many of the world's top achievers think and how it can do the same for you. I used to be someone that didn't pay much attention to my mindset, the way that I spoke to myself, and more specifically, the way that I think, the way that I thought. But the more that I learn about and from successful people, the more that I realize that their success in life, whether it's running a sub 2.5 hour marathon or generating millions of dollars in revenue a year, this success is more than just the actions that they do. It's mainly about how they think, their perspective and their mindset that allows them to do these actions with so much effort, passion, consistency, and discipline. Your mindset holds all the power in whether or not you will succeed and will quite literally open or close so many doors for you. Growing up, we've all faced a crossroads where society, sometimes even well-intentioned friends or family, have handed us labels. Maybe you were called gifted in school or just average in sports. These labels, though seemingly harmless, can subtly create a roadmap for our lives, telling us what we're inherently good at and, more detrimentally, what's supposedly beyond our reach. They cement this narrative that our talents and abilities are fixed, that we're either born with it or we're not. But what I've researched, learned, and experienced is that this mindset can be learned. It's not a secret. You definitely don't have to be born with it, and this is something that you can easily practice. So what these labels that have been put upon us has done is limit us. If we're being told from a young age that we're average at sports, unless you recognize and break that belief, that will stick with you throughout your entire life and affect how you perceive yourself. You're labeling yourself average because other people have told you that you are. Therefore, you have a fixed mindset. Now, how many of you believe that intelligence and abilities are static, that they can't change? A fixed mindset believes that our abilities are set in stone, that you either have it or you don't. And I've seen this belief, it can be crippling, especially when it comes to fitness or your career. I see it all the time. We as humans, we want to get better. We want to succeed. We want to be happy. We want to be great. All of that is in our nature. But if you have a fixed mindset, you're really just holding yourself back from fully being able to achieve and embrace these things. Now, what if I told you that there's a different perspective, a different mindset, and it's called the growth mindset? Now, this is the perspective that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication, through hard work, and most importantly, the right approach to failures and challenges. Essentially, this mindset believes that our potential, how much we can do and achieve, is not predetermined. It's not something that we're born with, but it's something that we ourselves can influence. Now, imagine looking at setbacks not as confirmations of inability or failure, but as invaluable learning opportunities. A growth mindset changes our relationship with hardships and challenges. And instead of being scared of not being good enough, you start to love the ability to learn from these challenges and grow from them so that you can be better next time. Now, the reason why adopting a growth mindset is so crucial is because our beliefs shape our reality. In fitness, this type of mindset is what allows you to break through plateaus, driving you forward with the belief that progress is just around the corner. You just need to keep pushing because you will grow and you will succeed. And when it comes to your mental health, it's what molds resilience and encourages a proactive rather than a reactive stance to life's challenges. And with your career, this type of mindset will get you that promotion, making more money in a more fulfilling position because you believe in your growth. Or as a business owner, this type of mindset will allow you to push through the incredibly hard, stagnant points in your business because you understand that these points don't define you. These failures are not labeling you, but will allow you to learn from these and help you grow and be 1% better every single day. I love referring to Dr. Carol Dweck's research at Stanford University on this. She demonstrated how individuals with a growth mindset not only persevere when faced with obstacles, but also display heightened resilience and are incredibly receptive to feedback. They see it not as criticism, but as the golden opportunity for growth. No matter what your ability is, effort is what ignites that ability and turns it into accomplishment. So this week, pay attention to how you talk to yourself. How often do you use a fixed mindset language? Challenge yourself to reframe at least 3 of those thoughts throughout the week. All right, I feel like I've hammered in why we need to adopt a growth mindset to see success and to achieve the life that you're after. So let's give you some steps on how you can actually practice this mindset. Step number 1, celebrate failures as growth opportunities. Each time you stumble in your fitness routine or face a challenge that you can't seem to overcome, instead of resorting to self-blame or thinking, this isn't for me, I should just quit, ask yourself this instead. What can I learn from this? And just remember that little failures or setbacks don't mean that you have failed for good. A lot of people just want to jump straight to success without doing the hard things required to get you there. But you need to do the hard things. You need to fail from time to time. You need to have those setbacks if you want to succeed. To show you what I mean, I'll use Michael Jordan's words. He said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." In my opinion, if you never stop trying to go for something that you want, you'll never fail. These are all just opportunities for growth. Step number 2, seek feedback and act on it. Growth happens outside our comfort zones, and sometimes that means actively seeking feedback, even if it's hard to hear. Maybe it's hiring a coach to guide you to your fitness goals, or attempting to understand your emotional triggers better, or just letting go of your ego and asking for help. We should view feedback as a tool, not as criticism. Step number 3, the power of yet. This is my personal favorite, and it comes straight from Dr. Dweck's teachings. Add the word yet to every self-limiting belief. Can't do a pull-up? You can't do it yet. Struggling with meditation or mindfulness? You haven't gotten the hang of it yet. This simple word is a game changer and really just helps turn a fixed mindset statement into a growth mindset possibility. Lastly, step number 4, surround yourself with growth mindset individuals. We often underestimate how much our surroundings influence us, and being around people who challenge themselves, who believe in growth and development, it's contagiously inspiring. Whether it's a fitness buddy who pushes you a little further or a coach who believes in lifelong learning and self-improvement, these interactions constantly remind us of our potential for success. So if you work on implementing these 4 steps into your life, you will see a massive difference in your life. Like, this can quite literally change your life. And before we wrap this up, let's quickly do a recap. So in today's episode, we dove into the power of perspective and how a growth mindset can revolutionize your approach to life's challenges. We discussed the pitfalls of a fixed mindset and learned the game-changing potential of the word yet. And we explored actionable steps to foster a growth mindset. So just remember that your mindset determines the trajectory of your success in fitness and just every aspect of your life. The mindset with which you approach challenges shapes the outcome more than the challenge itself. So stay hungry for growth and stay committed to progress.